One thing that I noticed it said is to press the start button. So now that we have pressed the start button, everything is going. You can see the gear selector has lit up. Oh, geez. It says to press the brake pedal, put the vehicle into neutral. On the rear of the machine, on both sides, it has a parking brake harness that plugs in right at the caliper. Let me see if I can. There we go. Plugs in on the caliper. So after you press the brake pedal, put it in neutral, unplug these, and then you're going to press the power button or the start button again to turn it off. Now be wary, you will spill brake fluid everywhere. So uh, once you disconnect the brake line, go ahead and remove your calipers. So naturally, we used a really big socket. 1.25 inches was able to get it for me. Take off that castle nut for the hub. If you take the brakes off first, like I did, like an idiot, you're going to have to use a breaker bar or a pry bar to put here against the studs. That way, because this will rotate, so you can get this nut off. So we had some mic issues, but as you can see, we got the upper, lower, and tie rod all disconnected. If you hit the knuckle, you will see that that's the easiest way to disconnect them, and they will pop right out. There's the lower ball joint there. I did strap up the shock, as you can see in that video. Now on this one, I'm showing you that the portal plate is obviously remounted. You use the same castle nuts that you took off. There is a sleeve that came with the kit that you will put on the axle shaft before you put the portal on. So here we go. Okay, so this is as far as we've gotten. We've got all the bolts tightened up for the actual portal housing. This one you have to remove upon starting it, and then you put it back in whenever you have to put in this caliper mount. This one's longer than the rest of them. I don't know why. I just followed the directions. It told me to put the long one in the top left hole. This one's 130 millimeters long and 3/4 inch on the outside. This is a 15 millimeter, 120 millimeters long, 15 millimeter, 120 millimeters long, and same. So I don't know. That's what we got. Next is to put the cotter pins back in our holes, and then we'll be mounting the brakes.